Can you say macaroni?
Who's this, Mama?
The mama.
Who's this?
Mama.
I can see the picture.
No. Your great grandson.
Oh, who is this?
Yes.
Was it Luis?
No.
No, I do it because of her.
The mama.
She thinks I forget everything.
I'll remember that.
Mama.
Okay, baby.
She's telling you,
Oh,
Jeff's
Mama.
favorite.
Who?
Louis. Isaiah's the favorite.
This is Jeremy.
Aww, say cheese. Look, get together.
Look.
Say cheese.
Cheese.
Aw.
Look at the picture. Cheese. Look at the.
You gotta look at it too.
Well, I'm trying to look.
Germs. He's like, I'm done.
I'm done. Don't take pictures of me.
Germs. Mac and cheese. Go clean your son's hands. He doesn't know how to be dirty. He doesn't like being dirty. He's clean.
Does he play in the dirt?
Is
ever?
he lefty? No, I wish.
He never plays in the dirt.
He freaks out. You just didn't see him freak out with that mac and cheese fell on his pant. He goes,
Okay.
Say me, Mom.
I'm gonna go get some more things.
Say, I love me, Mom. Aww. Who's me, Mom?
I'm your Mimo.
Aw.
Did it come out?
I'm trying to look out cross-eyed.
Where's Mama going? She left.
No, don't do that to him. He attached to that woman's hip.
Daddy, she
Say
got.
bye, Mama.
Mama.
Look, eat some cookies.
Bye bye.
Brother, get it.
What'd you say, Mama?
I said to be young again.
To be young again. This is mine and Allie's song. Dance, Mom. Get up, dance.
Quiero bailar contigo.
Darn me, if you weren't bad, I'd be getting up. Oh, mira, está encuerado.
Look at them naked girls on that parade. They named Jesus.
Mira, mira, descarada.
Hey, 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 hey. Sola, sola, sola. Get it, get it.
Richard, come and dance with me.
Mom, where do we get our rhythm from? Because we do not get it from you.
No, you get it from your dad.
I still don't know who he is.
Samuel.
Go, go. Sola, sola, sola. Dance with your bambino. Favorito, favorito, baby. Do you hear yourself?
Get up and dance.
I get up there. No. Dance at like the booties.
Yeah. I used to dance.
Dance. Move your little flat pancake butt. Oh my god.
The jello.
Pasito, pasito, suave, suavecito. Get it, girl.
Oh,
Yes.
Perfect.
The gorgeous.
Let me see. I'm there with no panties.
Mom! Oh my gosh.
Oye.
Mama, you ain't even on the beat.
Isaiah, come and dance with me. Look, everybody's going to dance now. She ain't got nothing in the panocha.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she is. I gotta sit down.
The end. That's enough of me solo dancing.
Yeah, one more time. My high blood pressure will go up, but it's okay. I got pills. I got the drugs. Yay!
The Latinos, what'd you say?
The Latinos, the Cubanos, Puerto Ricanos, they can dance good.
And the Mexicanos like you are?
We ain't got nothing on them. Nothing.
Mom wants to show her beautiful shirt that I
Yes.
bought her
At HEB.
at HEB. I'm telling you, if you live in Texas and you don't go to HEB, you sleeping on it. Now, welcome to another
Day of
Super
Soul Sunday.
Soul Sunday.
It's coming up.
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl is coming up, but
Are we gonna watch it?
no, we're boycotting it. No, but welcome to another Super Soul Sunday. Glad that you are with us and you're taking the time to watch us today. And we watched the Grammys yesterday. So shout out to the Grammys.
Yay.
Mom danced a little. She got jiggy with it on Despacito. You remember? Yeah. So we watched the Grammys yesterday, and we also watched a performance of with Logic and Elisa Cara and Khalid. He's the guy from El Paso. So when you were like, he's from El Paso?
Oh, wow.
Yes. So we watched their performance, and I asked my mom if she's ever seen the video of the 1-800-273-8255. And she said no. And so we're going to play that right now, and we're going to talk about today, like overcoming. And that's something that my mom wanted to touch base on with you all, if that's something that y'all are dealing with, just overcoming obstacles so in your life. So we're going to watch that and see us watching that, and we're going to talk about that here in a bit.
I've been on the low, I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. It feel like my life ain't mine. Who can relate? Woo! I've been on the low, I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. It feel like my life ain't mine. I don't wanna be alive. I don't wanna be alive. I just wanna die today. I just wanna die. I don't wanna be alive. I don't wanna be alive. I just wanna die. Now let me tell you why. All this other shit I'm talking about, they think they know it. I've been praying for somebody to save me. No one's heroic in my life, don't even matter. I know it, I know it, I know I'm hurting deep down, but can't show it. I never had a place to call my own. I never had a home. Ain't nobody calling my phone. Where you been, where you at, what's on your mind? They say every life precious, but nobody care about mine. I've been on the low, my life ain't mine. I want you to be alive. I want you to be alive. You don't gotta die today. You don't gotta die. I want you to be alive. I want you to be alive. You don't gotta die. Now let me tell
It's
you.
the very first breath when your head's been drowning underwater. And it's the lightness in the air when you're there chest to chest with the lover. It's holding on though the road's long, seeing light in the darkest things. And when you stare at your reflection, finding hope in who it is, I know that you'll thank God you.
I know where you've been, where you are, where you're going. I know you're the reason I believe in life. What's the day without a little night? I'm just trying to set a little light. It can be hard, it can be so hard, but you gotta live right now. You got everything to give right now. I've been on the low, I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. It feel like my life ain't mine. Who can relate? Woo! I've been on the low, I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. It feel like my life ain't mine. I finally wanna be alive. I finally wanna be alive. I don't wanna die today. I don't wanna die. I finally wanna be alive. I finally wanna be alive. I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die.
I just wanna live.
Pain don't hurt the same, I know. The lane I travel feels alone, but I'm moving till my legs give out, and I see my tears melt in the snow. But I don't wanna cry, I don't wanna cry anymore. I wanna feel alive, I don't even wanna die anymore. I don't wanna, I don't even wanna die anymore.
Woo!
Why do you want to make us cry already?
I know.
Oh,
Well, Mama Luna and I, when we get together and we start filming what our topic's going to be for Super Soul Sunday, and I asked her what she wanted to talk about, and she was going back and forth with not really knowing what she wanted to talk about. And whenever Logic performed this at the Grammys, when I asked her if she's ever seen the video, she said no. And I believe this has a lot to do with overcoming. If you've never seen the video, I've seen the video probably about a dozen times, and I cry every single time I watch it. It's real life. People actually go through so much in their life that they feel like they want to take their life in their own hands. So we're going to come at you today for the Super Soul Sunday and talk about overcoming things in your life that you're going through, whether it be suicide, whether it be depression, things like that. We're gonna come at you hard. This one's a real emotional one, because this is real life. People go through this, and some people don't have loved ones like to help them go through it. So, what did you think of the video?
well, it reminded me of how I felt at one time about certain people. And also, it's not just overcoming by acceptance also. I was raised in a very small town and there was a lot of white people and Hispanics, but not that many. But also I had a friend named Joey, and he was gay, and he was my BFF for the longest time. family was, you know, after you go, sometimes you go to church and people put down certain people. They, you know, they say they're going to hell because of a certain lifestyle, and it's not true. They're not going to hell. Only God can judge. And I've learned. Someone came into my life about maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And God showed me that He created him too, just like He created me. And I talked to this young man, and I told him, you know what? I really have some feelings against gay people. But you just have won my heart. And I love him. I love him like a son. If he was to call me right now and tell me to make him some chile con carne, I'd be going to H-E-B to go get that meat and stuff for him. But, you know, it's just like I said, accepting like I had to accept the fact that I had fallen and broken my femur. I didn't know what in the hell a femur was, but after getting out of the hospital was a bitter time for me. I had always been very independent, getting up and going and going and going and going, and then my life came to a complete stop. I felt like this young man, like, there was days when I was depressed. I didn't want to wake up. And then Abby would cook breakfast, and I didn't even want to get up to go eat. But another young man was watching every step I took. And that Isaiah has got this right here. And so I said, I can't live my life like this. I can't let Isaiah see me like this, sick all the time. Well, my Mimo was always sick. She could never, you know, go with me here or there. And so my advice to anybody that's going to listen to this is, yes, trust God. It's very important there was times when I couldn't even call out to God. And I didn't blame God at all. I did not. It's just that you go in a mold where you're like empty. You don't know what to do. You don't know. And people will face that, whether it's sickness or a broken relationship or, you know, a loss of something, a job, even a job. When you lose a job, when I had to realize that I had to quit my job at the base, it blew I had worked all my life, and all of a sudden I'm like, I have to turn in my notice. I mean, and that was before I even failed, but still, I'm like, I'm not ever, and you know what, that's a lie. I will get to work if I want to. I am determined. I am not going to let this thing, put me down. But I've learned to accept everything, you know, a lot of things in my life, you know, change the way I think about people. I don't like to criticize anymore. I used to think my attitude stunk about some certain things, and I had to get rid of that because it was only venom for me, not for that person. And now, you know, I try, you know, every day to get a very positive attitude, and I think 100% of the time I make the best of what I'm facing. Like today, I'm ready to go eat. I'm hungry, but I really thank God. I give Him all the glory for my daughter Abby, my son-in-law Gable, and all my family. All my family is very supportive. I have a brother in Odessa and one here in San Angelo, and I remember he went to see me, and he was crying, and to me that was something very special. A grown man, you know, just crying and holding my hand and telling me to get well. And all I could say is, see, I am going to get well. I'm going to, you know. And that to me is so precious. And also because I try to live my life as a mirror so people can see Christ in me. I have a lot of good friends that call me, and everybody wants to take Mama Luna out to eat. So 1-800 Mama Luna, make an appointment. But no, it's life is good. Life is good for me, and it can be for any of you that are watching. You know, I really thank God that I've been in my life. Thank God so much, and also for doing this, because, like she said, if it can help one person, you know, like watching that video, humans count. It's precious. Life is precious, no matter what they have chosen to do in their lives. Even people that are strung out on drugs. I used to be strung out on food. What's the difference? None. I was hurting myself in a way where I said, no, it's just food. It's food. I'm not, It was a drug. That was my drug of choice. But God helped me get out of that too. So all I can say is keep on trucking, keep on doing, keep on waking up every day. And when you open your eyes, you know, just realize that God created everything. The earth, the sunshine. I get very, like, I want to say so much, you know. I want to just encourage people. My daughter and I want to encourage people, you know, to hang on, you know, don't let go. Don't let go. And that video right there, it brings not conviction, but it brings the memory of where I was at one time, very close-minded to respect life. And now, I refuse to let darkness get in here in my heart, because once it gets in there, it's so hard. It's hard to pull out, you know, even hatred or anything like that.
Yeah, I just want to encourage you, if you are in a place that you feel like you cannot get out, just know that you are here. You woke up this morning, you got up, even if you felt like you didn't want to, you are here for somebody. And if that's just yourself, if you're the only person in your corner right now and you feel like everybody else has given up on you, know that you are loved. And whether you give praises to God or you, however you want to live your life, you're here for a purpose. And if you go to work and you smile at somebody, maybe that was your purpose for that day. If you are a mom, a dad, a brother, a sister, an uncle, just a friend, if you are put on this earth for a purpose, and if you feel like your obstacles that are in your way right now, whether it be bills, whether it be friends, family members, something that's happening to you right now, tragically, and you feel like you can't talk about it, pick up the phone. And I'm going to link this number on here. You don't even have to think suicidal thoughts. You could just feel alone, and that darkness can overwhelm you, and you can let it overwhelm you, and you can let it become so strong that those thoughts go from nothing to wanting to take your own life. And again, that it could be with you wanting to come out to your family, or coming out bisexual or transgender. We have so many people in our lives that are so loving and caring, and I love every single one of them. They prefer to love the same sex, and they don't feel like they are a woman, and even though they were born a woman, they feel like they are a man. And again, that's real, that's hard, but people with maybe addicted to medication, and they don't know how to stop taking, you know, their strong medication, or cigarettes or alcohol, something that, and maybe it's a secret, maybe they do it, or they do it and people don't know about it, and you want to stop, and this obstacle is getting in your way to overcome this right now, this thing you want to call life, and you want to get at it and everything, and you look at yourself and you're like, I want to be that old Abby, I want to be that old, you know, everybody was happy to be around me, I want to be that old person where I gave life to people. And if you're feeling that way, I encourage you to stay strong, to reach out to somebody, reach out to a family member, be honest with yourself, be honest with them, and say, hey, I'm struggling. And I think that's the first thing to always remember is accept it yourself. Accept the fact that you're going through this and you cannot do it alone.
No, can't do
And
it
you
alone.
cannot give up on yourself, because you are made, you're beautifully made. You're here, you're watching our videos for a reason, and we hope we give you the most encouraging words, and we hope that if whatever words we say speaks life into you, we did our job. So I'm so happy that my mom shares this platform with me, that we're able to talk to you all and give you words of encouragement and words of advice. And we appreciate you watching with us. And you have anything else to say?
No, all I have, just like you were saying, thank you, that you tune in and listen to us. Just talk to somebody, even to yourself, like, okay, Maria, are you going to stay in bed all day?
Yeah.
Or okay. I talk to myself. I convince myself. Okay, like today I told my daughter, I said, you know what? I had walked and I had done my exercises that the therapists have showed me. But then I said, you know what? I really haven't walked. So I said, I'm going to go walk out and run in the garage. And I had totally forgot about walking, but it's helpful to me for my own knee that's messed up. But yes, I had to not make myself, but I said, oh, I haven't walked
You
today.
have to push yourself. You
And I
have
do.
to push yourself to be a different person than just laying in bed.
Yes.
Because it's so easy for my mom and I to come back and lay in bed and just do nothing. Like, really, honestly. And it's so easy for you to pick up that bottle of prescription pills because nobody knows that you're taking them and take them, or more alcohol or more food, like mom said, or hide that secret because it's yours and you feel comfortable and you feel it's your safety net.
And also you feel ashamed. You
Right.
really do. When you're doing it, it's kind of like, and whether it's like being addicted to sex or drugs, and that's how come a lot of people hide. But you got to face yourself and say, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of, some things that have happened to me. I'm like, no, get up.
What we talked about was really heavy. What we talked about,
Right.
the video that we watched was pretty heavy. And I do not want, like, one person to feel like what you're going through is not important. But we do want
It's
to...
lesser than another person. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
like what you're going through is tough, and we
Yes.
just want you to stay encouraged. But we do want to leave it a little light for the Super Soul Sunday, leave it a little bit happy. But funny story, when I was about 12, 13 years old, we lived out in a ranch in Wallamerca, and we had a long dirt road that we had to walk. My sisters and I would have to walk to catch the bus. And the bus got at our bus stop at 7:15 every morning. And I was always the one that was ready first because I got up early because I have 4 sisters. I have Florence, Marina, Sadie, and Crystal, and then me. And then mom and dad would have to get ready to go to work. And if we missed the bus,
You missed the bus.
we missed the bus, and we were going to get chewed out for missing the bus. So I was ready, and my mom,
Oh my God.
it was like a punishment for being ready early, because my mom would tell me, Mija, come do this, and Mija, come do that. And I'm like, why am I even, like, I should be like my other sisters getting ready last minute and not be. So I would try to do my homework if I had to catch up and stuff. So my mom, it was cold. I remember it being cold. And my mom wanted me to go dump out the leftovers.
Macaroni and cheese.
I'm sure it was mac and cheese. It was
Yeah, it was
something hard
With cheese.
that was stuck to the pot, and I tell you this because my mom, I
It
do
is
it.
so hilarious. I wish I had
Kept the pot.
Yeah.
I do it now, but when I was younger, my mom would stick her hand. Sorry, my mom would stick her hand in the pot to
Pull it all
to
out.
pull it out, to pull out the nasty whatever it was, whether it be like, I don't know, carne molida, like whatever was stuck on the pot. And I couldn't do that. Like, it's so gross. Like, now, like, I'm like, whatever, it's food. I'm about to wash my hands anyway. But back then, I was ready for school. It was like 7:05, and our road wasn't long, but we would have to take off like at 7-ish, whatever. So she's like, man, and I was like, Mom, I missed the bus. And I can't talk back to my mom back in the day, but sometimes I'd get a little brave. She's like, I told you to come throw out that thing. And so I'm like, ugh. So I'm already mad. My sister's already walking down the road, and so I'm like, oh. So I go, and I start, like...
Pounding the hell out of the
No,
pot.
I don't pound it out. I just, like, go like this to get the gunk, mac and cheese, whatever it was.
It was
I
mac
swear
and
it was
cheese.
like carne molida
No,
or something.
it was mac and cheese.
And it was...
I remember. My pot, I can remember the pot.
And so I'm like, and it was like one of those saucepan pots. It
Yeah.
wasn't big, but it wasn't small either.
Medium size.
It was a medium-sized pot. So I'm like hitting it and making sure none of this mac and cheese, carne molida, get on my clothes because I'm about to go to school. So I'm like bringing it in the air and it won't come out. So I'm like, I don't have any other choice but to bang it on the cement.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it.
Boom.
And I'm like hitting it and it starts coming off. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I hit it some more on the cement. On the concrete.
Oh, God.
And
Yes.
it like finally plops out. And I pick it up and I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, caca.
Because
Yeah.
our pots and pans, they were I swear, they were passed down from generation to generation.
No, we were poor. We had a bunch of kids to feed. We could not afford to go to Walmart and get pots and pans.
We never had matching pots and pans.
because I would shop at Salvation Army. Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I saw the pot and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm
dead.
dead. And so she's washing dishes, and so I put it in the thing in the dish soap really quick. Like, she's washing dishes, the soapy water and stuff. And then I was like, I need to hide this or I need to throw it away. I was thinking so many things in my head that I needed to get rid of the evidence. So
Don't ever try it.
I put it in the thing and I'm like, bye, Mom. Give her a kiss. And I'm like running down the dirt road. I was like, oh my gosh. And so the whole day at school, I was thinking, I'm going to be dead. I'm going to be dead when I get home. 12-year-old Abby, 13-year-old Abby is not going to survive. Nope. And so I got home. And I think I heard you say, Abigail! Down the road. To get to the bus stop.
No, it was just your conscience.
It was probably like, oh my gosh. So anyway, when I got home, needless to say, I got in trouble. And my mom cooked with that pot for a while and never let me live down the story. And everybody in my family knows this story because they thought I did it because I didn't want to
go to school.
Like, I didn't want to go throw out the stuff. But I was like, listen, I'm ready. Any people that like the baby of the family or anything, they feel like they get punished because all their other siblings, no. I was spoiled. I was very spoiled. But I was also, Abby, go get up and go get the ketchup. Or Abby, get up and like I would be sitting like about to eat my conchitas, and I'm like, they're like, Abby, get up and get the pepper. And I'm like,
Can anybody else get it besides me?
Exactly. Anyway, so I hope this made you laugh. If you have a funny story,
When you see a pot, you're gonna think about Abigail and my story. Yes, because it was she bent the heck out of that thing.
a word from the wise: if your mom makes you throw out stuff, and we have garbage disposals now and everything, but we used to try to feed the cats. I guess that's why.
I did.
That's why we would throw the food out. But word of the wise: take a paper towel, take a spoon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
doing
I'm pretty
something.
sure you're not the only one that has done that, Mika. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I hope this made you laugh. I hope that this brought something to you. I hope this brings you joy. And
Yes.
as always,
Be
be blessed, stay blessed, and be a blessing.